Zoner puts in her brief, okay, petition, motion, and she says the bullet fragment is 100% Teresa Marie Halbach's DNA. Okay, but it's not. Zoner doesn't get it. You can't have DNA isolated all by itself and say it went through Teresa Marie Halbach's head. Okay? It hit her skull. It went around and didn't penetrate. It went around her head and then it continued on. All right? It didn't go through her head. Wow. And she doesn't argue that. She's got that. She doesn't argue that. She's arguing Denny. Kathleen T. Zoner has proven Teresa Marie Halbach not to be dead, but yet she's pursuing a Denny. Okay? You know, that's kind of a duality thing. She says dark green rapport, then she says blue rapport. But they're the same rapport. There's another duality, okay? This woman is incompetent and criminal in being incompetent. Okay? So, you don't want to be an accessory to that. If you were a civilian, you wasn't an attorney, you don't have to report shit. But you're an attorney. You're responsible to the bar to turn in other attorneys that you know that are A, unfit, B, criminal, C, disloyal to their client, and that those are violations of constitutional rights. Okay? And you know about it. Anybody that, all right, I told you, they all hear me, you know? What you have to do, Laura and Maura, is bring in Gloria Allred. Stephen Avery would like to have a second opinion, so Gloria Allred is co-counsel with Kathleen T. Zoner. How's that sound? You know? How about they team up? That'd be great. But, Laura and Maura, let me tell you something. You can sit back and allow the shit to happen and you're just filming it. Hey, I'm just filming it. I got nothing to say in it. Or you can make it happen. You see. So you go from documentarians, and you see how far that got. You just let the chips fall where they may. Versus now you're Victorians. You make it fucking happen. You've got the audience. They're going to watch it one way or the other. It doesn't matter. But if you go in as Victorians, you write the screenplay of how they get the fuck out of prison. I'm writing one right now. So, yeah. And Brandon Young is tagging it. Everywhere there's a RAV4. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Just a RAV4. Everywhere it is. And that RAV4 has a tag number on it. Color code. So the state of Wisconsin is responsible for all this shit. They're responsible. And the reason is because they didn't put color code, and you're supposed to put the color code in instead of green. Blue, bluish green, greenish blue, you know. Just guess. Generally what it looks like. Now, they were supposed to put in the color code that came off the data fucking plate down here at the fucking bottom. The color code for that vehicle. So all the paperwork needs to have color codes. Not just, green, you know. You see what I'm saying? So that is negligence on the part of the state. And you can now sue the state because of that fact. Had there been color code, then Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey would not be in prison and Teresa Marie Halbach would be found alive. See? So the state can be sued for damages for their neglect to properly document. You see, now that's a whole big fucking thing, you know. So, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. See you guys later.